10 weeks ago, I set out to get monetized on YouTube. I studied, scripted, tested thumbnails, analyzed metrics, worked nonstop, and even had a viral video hit 50,000 views and gain more than 2,000 subscribers. But after all that, I still didn't make it to the 4,000 watch hours I need for YouTube monetization. I ended the challenge at about 3.2 thousand watch hours, which is so close, and it qualified me for Tier 1 of the YouTube Partner Program, which unlocks some benefits, but not getting paid for ads on YouTube, which is what the 4,000 hours represents. And honestly, I'm okay with that because I learned so much, and I would have never come this far if I hadn't done this challenge. It really kept me motivated and just kept pushing me to do better and do more. And I realized that getting 4,000 watch hours in just 10 weeks is a very, very ambitious goal. Very few people actually get monetized in that little time. But I wanted to challenge myself and I wouldn't change it. Let me show you what happened with my numbers inside YouTube Studio, and then I'll share what I learned in this 10-week sprint and what's next for the channel. All right, so here we are in YouTube Studio. I'm going to show you what numbers I landed on after my 10-week challenge. So subscribers and watch time hours are really what counts toward YouTube monetization. So subscribers is right here, 1.9 thousand, so almost 2,000. And that is in the lifetime of my channel. Watch time here, you can see it says 3.3K. That does include shorts. And I only posted 2 shorts. They are both like 30 seconds long. So that doesn't take up a whole lot of this 3.3, but it's probably more like a little less than 3.3. Scrolling down, you can see the videos that got the most play. This is the viral video, had more than 51,000 views. And then in the next one was this We Do Not Care Club, which had 4,300 something views, and then the rest. So the viral video really made up for most of this. And then looking at this YouTube metrics tracker, this is where I track from week to week, just a little spreadsheet I put together. So these are the weeks here, total watch hours and total subs are here. So you can see how it progressed week by week. So starting out with 0.4 hours in the first week and then landing at 3.2 thousand hours. So there was really steady growth the whole time, sometimes doubled or even tripled. Some was a little bit slower. And subscribers too. So starting with 2 in the first week, landing at almost 2,000 in just 10 weeks is, I mean, that's pretty cool. It's really the watch hours that were the harder thing for me, because 4,000 is a lot. When you're watching your numbers week after week, you realize how much 4,000 watch hours really is. And I know that I will get monetized. It's just a matter of when. And my guess is I'd be monetized anywhere from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, depending on what YouTube decides to do with my videos, depending on how well my videos do. So when I first started the challenge, I thought, okay, I'm going to post 2 videos a week, and one would be for my core theme, which was reinvention for women over 50, and then the other one would be a monetization recap like this one here. But by week 5, I realized I would really have to step it up. After looking at the numbers, I realized I wasn't going to make it unless I had some really banger videos just really pop off. I needed a viral video or even 2 viral videos. So I really studied what was working, refined my titles and thumbnails, planned out my hooks, and stepped up my editing. And from that point on, I went all in, researching, scripting, tracking data. I treated it like a full-time job. In fact, I spent more time on YouTube than I did my full-time job. And honestly, it worked. My videos started to perform better, my audience grew, and I was really learning how to create content that connects. But by week 9, I hit a wall. 2 videos a week, plus community posts, plus some shorts, plus tracking all the data, and my day job, doing client work. It was just too much, and it really caught up with me. My body kind of broke down and I had major eye strain. And that's why after these 10 weeks, I have decided that this is gonna be my last monetization update. 2 videos a week was just too much for me. And I'm glad I did it and did that challenge, but now I gotta pull back a little bit. I will post again when I do get monetized, but up until then, I'm just gonna kind of let it ride. And maybe I'll post updates along the way. But I will absolutely still post my regular content for Gen X women. And even though I didn't hit the 4,000 watch hours, I'm really proud of myself. I still hit over 3,000 watch hours and got 2,000 subscribers, which is huge. And I proved that consistency matters more than perfection. And that's something that you can take away too. I also learned that one viral video can completely change your channel. But even that isn't a guarantee. I learned to read my analytics, make data-driven choices, and stay flexible. And maybe the biggest lesson is that growth takes time, but every video teaches you something. If I hadn't done this challenge, there is no way I would have come this far. It drove me to do better every single day. If you've been following me since week 1, you have literally watched me grow, and I am so grateful. Thank you so much. And if you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, I say go for it. It is hard work, but it is also so fun and so rewarding. Remember, you're a bad mamma jamma. And so am I. See you in the next video.